Welcome to Zephyr Yoga Inspiration. I offer these podcasts for free, and your support really does make a difference and is appreciated. To make a donation, please click the link in the episode description or visit zephyryoga.com. In this meditation practice, we're going to be working with a few pranayama techniques. One, we're going to be working with Pratiloma, which is kind of like Nadi Shodhana with your Vishnu Mudra, where we are blocking nostrils and directing the flow of our breath, directing prana to create a balance. So Pratiloma is a little bit different than Nadi Shodhana. Pratiloma, you inhale through both nostrils, and then you exhale through a nostril, inhale, exhale through the other nostril, inhale, and exhale through both. And that's one round. Where Nadi Shodhana, you'll inhale through a nostril and go alternative nostril, and you balance that out, exhaling through the dominant. So there is this sense that Pratiloma is slightly different, similar to what we did last week, but what we're trying to do is balance out all three energy lines. As we balance and merge the left and right nostril, so the left being Ida, more lunar, more restorative, more feminine. Pingala, which is more active, more solar, more masculine. As we breathe in through both, trying to merge them, we exhale through said right, say for instance. And the exhale pattern, as we exhale, notice as you exhale, you feel calmer. You feel more grounded. The inhale pattern is stimulating. And then we transfer our nostril pattern and breathe out through the other one, which you'll notice the exhale pattern calming and the inhale pattern invigorating. And then exhale through both, trying to calm both of those energy channels. So we inhale, stimulate, exhale, ground and calm. Inhale, activate and stimulate. Exhale, ground and calm. Inhale, active, stimulate. Exhale, calm. So we'll do that round a few times, connecting to our breath, the sensation of the breath, and then starting to sense that the breath becomes a vehicle for prana, and prana being our life force, our energy, our vital energy. And then as we start to sense that energy, we cultivate more light, and this light guides our mind into a more focused, concentrated awareness in which we enter a stream of consciousness where it opens the door for meditation. So as we focus on Pratiloma, we'll rest after Pratiloma and noticing the energetic effects, the effects on the mind, and the effects on the body. And then from that, we're going to do point-to-point breathing again, where we draw our breath from the crown of the head as you bow your chin down to the pelvic floor. And as you exhale, pelvic floor to crown, lifting the chin. Inhale, bow your chin, drawing the breath to the pelvic floor. Exhale, lift the chin. So we're connecting to the Sushumna Nadi, which is the central channel. So we as yogis, we as practitioners, when we're focusing on these energy lines, these are the three main nadis, the energy pathways. When Ida and Pingala cross the third eye, it makes a chakra, Ajna chakra. Then it helix and crosses the Sushumna at your throat, making the throat chakra. Crosses again, making your heart, solar plex, lower belly, and pelvic floor. So the idea is to balance out Ida and Pingala, connect to that Sushumna channel. So all three channels are alight, and there's a pathway in which the mind can effortlessly travel. And then after point-to-point breathing, from crown to pelvic floor to crown, we'll rest in the effects, sensing that energy. And this energy we call Shakti. Now, the power of your consciousness is called Chit Shakti. And you become wakeful. You become aware of the one who is witnessing, watching. And in this, sometimes we feel separate. We feel separate from the world around us. We feel quite alone. And what meditation does is it reconnects you. It like plugs you into the mainframe of the circuitry of this connective consciousness that we all share. And so this idea of acknowledging your manifestation of embodied consciousness, that sense of who is watching through your eyes and cognitively processing through your mind and experiencing your embodiment, we start to tap into this innate wisdom we call Jnana Shakti, this power of knowledge within us. And in this power of knowledge, we start to actually open up to making better choices. So you'll notice in your practice, you have a choice to entertain the to-do list or create a fantasy. That's a choice. And this is called Kriya Shakti. This is your energy of power of wise choices. And as you listen to that innate wisdom and tap into that consciousness, we now then start to look at that Isha Shakti, that power of will that drives us forward. So we have that energy of Shakti that drives us to know more than just this little conscious embodiment. We are drawn to seek something greater than our smallness of self. And what we are drawn into is our power of this profound, joyous, expansive bliss state of being, to feel that we are in the bosom of the beloved parent, that eternal presence, that fullness of loving awareness that surrounds us within us, that we can rest wakefully, embodied, yet expansive, alert, yet grounded. And so that is that Ananda Shakti, that power of bliss, the power of unsurpassed joy, that resting in that enduring calmness where we belong, we feel connected, we feel loved, and we feel safe in. So this is kind of fundamentally moving your attention from the very kind of embodied Shakti of this kind of energy presence to the more subtle form of your prana, to the even more subtle form of the pulse of consciousness, that spanda, as you bathe in this wakefulness embodied as you. So after point-to-point breathing, I will guide you through just words to sense these Shaktis. And then you're going to draw your attention from the crown of the head and breathe down into your heart. And as you exhale, you'll feel your heart bloom within. And we'll do that a few times, and you will abide in the heart, in the seat of the self. And so, yoga meditation, yoga is meditation, that it is this union of your individual consciousness awakening to supreme consciousness, embodied, not transcending your embodiment and going somewhere else in meditation, but actually how can you wakefully rest in your embodiment in the way in which you find that oneness, wholeness, completeness within you, and you feel reconnected to source, to that source that is eternal, that guides you from that limited smallness, separateness of self, to knowing that you are perfectly perfect, and that in this moment you bathe in that wholeness, oneness, lightness of being, that said samadhi state. So that is the instruction of practice, and we will practice. So if you find yourself in a seated position and gifting yourself this time to arrive, and as you close your eyes or lower the eyelids and gaze at one point, either way, sense a way in which you let go of the day you've had, letting go of the day to come, and arriving here and now. And as you sweetly smile, sense your palate open, the airways open, and feel that constellation of sensation within you. As the body breathes in and the body breathes out. And honoring what is here, whether it's desirable or undesirable, whether it's really active or really sleepy, whether you feel that darkness or whether you feel light. Our meditation is not just of how do we sit still and witness what is happening. Our meditation is witnessing how we are responding to the now. So noticing the quality now, and we'll reflect at the end of the practice of knowing and feeling and sensing the quality as a result of all your effort in practice. So you're going to bend your elbow, place your thumb and ring finger on the bridge of the nose, and pull your nostrils apart. And we're going to inhale together. Block your dominant nostril, the one that feels easy to breathe in, and exhale through the passive nostril. Inhale through the passive nostril. Block the passive, open the dominant, exhale through the dominant. Inhale through the dominant. And exhale through both. Inhale through both. Block the dominant, exhale through the passive. Inhale through the passive. Block, exhale through the dominant. Inhale through the dominant. Open both as you separate your fingers, pulling the flesh, exhale through both. Keeping the nostrils open as you inhale through both. Block the dominant and feel the calming effect of the exhale through the passive. Sense the stimulating effect as you inhale through the passive. Block, calming the dominant side. And as you inhale, sense that quality of stimulating the dominant side. Open both, exhale both, calming. Inhale, invigorating both. Block the dominant, exhale, calming. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Open both, calming. Last round. See and sense light as you breathe it in. Block the dominant, exhale. Inhale. Exhale through the dominant. Inhale. Open both. See and sense light. Lowering your hand. And now just bear witness. Sense the quality of the left and right sides in harmony. That you feel alert yet grounded. Awake yet embodied. As you sweetly smile yet again, soften the roof of the mouth and open the crown of the head. And as you inhale from the crown, down to your pelvic floor, bow your chin. And as you exhale from pelvic floor, ascend your breath up to the crown, lift your chin. Bow your chin as you descend prana, your breath down. And exhale, ascend prana up, this vital energy. Continue as you connect to this central channel, a pathway that connects you to the source of all prana. This vital energy that is filled with this boundless power, this resource that is inherently healing, joyous, and inspiring. Feel a column of light from the crown to the pelvic floor, and from the pelvic floor to the crown, connecting you. As you tap into this resource of energy that fuels your embodiment, your life, filling you with this boundless energy and power. As you sense your prana, your vital energy, animating your Shakti, this being, this light within you that lights the whole universe, irradiates truth, boundless will, skill in action, and is the source of all knowledge. And as you exhale, let go of the technique. And expand your consciousness as you go beyond the physical perimeter and connect to the environment around you. As you go beyond the environment and connect and merge with this boundless consciousness. That infinite, edgeless wakefulness. from this expanded state, draw that expanded state from the crown, breathe into your heart, filling your heart, and as you exhale, sense yourself taking a seat in the center of the self. As you inhale from the crown down into your heart, and as you exhale, feel yourself abide in the center of the true self. As you feel the prana pattern of the inflow and outflow, feel this creative conscious energy sitting in the center of your heart. There is a radical deep acceptance and understanding that you are not your limited body, mind, and intellect, but what you truly are, have always been, and will always be, is that eternal, absolute, blissful consciousness, embodied as you. Feel that fullness of presence within your heart. And see and sense as much light as possible. That this light within you is the same light that lights the whole universe. It radiates truth, love, boundless will, skill in action, and is the source of all knowledge, resting within you as you. Rest in the quietude of your effort and bathe in that loving light of effortlessness. As you remain still, become aware of what is awake as the body, mind, and energy are at rest. And feel, sense that pulse and wave of warmth within your heart, the fundamental essence of consciousness embodied as you. Embracing this energy that seeks to manifest through you by expressing itself through you as you feel whole and complete as you are. Safe, loved, belonging to and connected to. This loving awareness, celebrating itself through your experience. As you deeply breathe in, feel your heart swell. Bending your elbows, bring your hands together. And sweetly smiling, using these words as if they're your own. Let my life force be linked to my heart. Let my heart be linked to the truth within me. Let that truth be linked to the eternal. That eternal which is unending bliss that surrounds me, is within me, as me, and working with me and for me to wake me up to its presence in everything. With a quieter mind, an open heart, and a strong vital body, open the eyes, lower your hands, and softly gaze, absorbing the residue of that practice. And taking that quality of awareness and feeling with you, I thank you. Namaste. Thank you so very much for spending time with me and practicing together. Thank you, thank you. If you would like to continue to practice, find out more information about the topics discussed, or to donate to this podcast, please visit zephyryoga.com or follow the link in the episode description. I thank you.